Hi, this is Jennifer from simplescrapper.com. In this episode of the ABCs of Simple Scrapbooking, we're going to talk about keeping it simple. So yesterday I was working on developing a brand new members area for our more than 3,000 free and premium members at Simple Scrapper. And I ended up with a headache at the end of the day, and I was practically beating my head against the wall trying to figure out the best technology solution for what I wanted to accomplish. And while I did figure out something that I'm pretty sure is going to work, it took stepping back for a little bit and trying to figure out, is there a truly simple solution? And am I making it more complicated than it needs to be? I think as creative people, we have a hunter-gatherer syndrome, I'm going to call that. And here's what that is. When you want to accomplish something, whether it's a project, let's say you want to do a holiday mini book, or you want to do a home decor piece, or you want to start a new album project about your vacations, that now that you have this thing in your head, this topic, this theme, you start gathering everything related to that. And because you have this end goal in mind, I think you're more impressionable to picking up more things than you need. And I think, in this hunter-gatherer analogy that, if you're not sure when you're going to have food again later, that you may just pick up anything you see, whether or not it's actually edible. And I think this type of behavior is challenging for somebody who is trying to simplify their scrapbooking and simplify their process and experience. Because of this reason, when we bring too much into it, we have trouble seeing the forest through the trees. We have trouble seeing all these little bits and pieces that are coming at me really contributing towards that goal, or is there a subset of that or another direction that's going to get me there without excess stress, without too much product, without too much headaches, and myself last night banging head against the wall. Is there an easier way that you can get there? So in this project that I was working on yesterday, this brand new fancy slick members area, I was overcomplicating it. I was trying to have 26 million things all interconnected when an easier solution would be to move everything instead of having everything interconnected. And you'll see a little bit about this later once we announce the new members area. But I think this really reminded me that I do this all the time in my scrapbooking. That I get this idea that I'm going to do this whole big project and I'm really excited about it and I want to get it started, and then I just start that gathering process. I gather the inspiration, I gather the products, and I gather my photos, and then all of a sudden I'm really overwhelmed and I'm not seeing how it all fits together. So even if we have something that seems like a simple goal in mind and we think we're on the right path, you have to remember to keep it simple, and even if that means revisiting your approach every so often and changing up what you're going to do. Because, we all have shiny object syndrome, or we can call it this hunter-gatherer syndrome, where we get excited and we get distracted. And so by refocusing on our purpose and the process we're going to use to get there, we can find that simplicity again and stay on the right track. The ABCs of Simple Scrapbooking is brought to you by Simple Scrapper, where you can find solutions for stress-free memory keeping. Visit us at simplescrapper.com and sign up for email updates where you can get a free gift.